Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So yesterday we were studying about the identities of half angle relation, which is sine 2x, and the sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x, and cos 2x, which is equal to cos square x minus sine square x, and 2 cos square x minus 1, as well as 1 minus 2 sine square x. Okay, now sine 2x and cos 2x can also be expressed in a form of tan. Okay, you note that identity also. Sine 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x. Yes, right, that identity also. Sine 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x, and cos 2x is equal to 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. Okay, so you learn these two identity also. Now, how you prove that? So if you suppose that is first part, and here you have second identity, and you want to prove first one, so sine 2x can be written as 2 sine x cos x. That will equal to 2 sine x cos x, which you know about it. And suppose here you have 2 sine x cos x upon 1, and this 1 can be written as cos square x plus sine square x. You can write in this way, cos square x plus sine square x. Now what you do, here you dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x, by cos square x. So if you divide here numerator by cos square x, so here you have 2, and one of the cos is cancel out, and sine by cos is equal to tan x. That be equal to tan x, and in denominator part here you divide by cos square x, so here you have 1 plus tan square x. So in this way you have your identity. In the same way you can prove the second identity also, which is cos 2x is equal to uh, you can write 1 minus cos square x minus sine square x, you know about it, and divided by cos square x plus sine square x, and dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x, so you have the proof of this identity also. Okay, so note this one. This is your first part, and if you want to prove its second part, so note it. Cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sine square x, and is divided by cos square x plus sine square x. Now dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x, so you have 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. 1 plus tan square x. So in this way you have its proof. And also if you divide this first and second result, so you have the identity of tan 2x also. So write it. So this implies tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. 1 minus tan square x. So you have this identity also. So please note it. Tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay. And you can also suppose here you just see the pattern. Here you have 2x, so here you write here half the angle of this 2x means x. So if you have here 10x, so 10x can be written as 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 minus tan square x by 2. 1 minus tan square x by 2. So in this way you can form your identity as per requirement, as per requirement. So you can very easily find that type of result. Okay, so please note all that things. So write for half angle relation for sine x and cos x in terms of tan also. So write this one also. So sine x can be written 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, and cos x is equal to 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2, and tan x is equal to 2 tan x by 2 upon 1 minus tan square x by 2. Okay, so note all that thing. So only here you applying half angle relation. Now 1/3 angle relation. In that case, here you have identity, that means sine 3x. Sine 3x is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 sine
minus
cube,
4
cube x.
cube x.
Cube x. Understand? So here you see that here you have 3x,
Yes.
and here you take 1/3 of that angle. Okay. Now second identity, cos 3x is equal to 3 cos is cube x, sorry, 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x.
4 sir.
Yeah, note it.
X.
And in the same way, your third one is tan 3x is equal to 3 tan x minus tan cube x upon 1 minus 3 tan square x.
Tan x. Tan square.
Tan square x. Yes, note it. So here you have such type of identities, and you learned all that. Now, with the help of these identities, you can also find the sum angle of trigonometric function, such as sine 18 degree, cos 36 degree, cos 18 degree, sine 36 degree. So how you find all that values by using these identities. So please note all that things. So right, find the value of sine 18 degree. Yes, write the question. Find the value of sine 18 degree. Here you have to find the value of sine 18 degree. Understand? So first of all, you write x is equal to 18 degree. Here you suppose that x is equal to 18 degree and multiplying both side by 5. So if you multiplying both side by 5, so you have 5x is equal to 90 degree. Here you have 5x is equal to 90 degree, and this 5x can be written as 2x plus 3x. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 90 degree. You can write in this way, or you can write 2x is equal to 90 degree minus 3x. 2x is equal to 90 degree minus 3x. Now taking sine both side. Here you applying sine both side. So if you applying here sine, so you have sine 2x, and here you have sine of 90 minus 3x. Sine of 90 minus 3x. And you already know the formula of sine 2x. Sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x. 2 sine x cos x, and cos 90 minus x is equal to cos x. So here you write cos 3x. And you know the formula of cos 3x. So applying here, or 2 sine
4
x,
cos
2 sine x cos x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x.
minus 3 cos x.
Okay. and cos x can be cancelled out from both sides. Why? Because cos x not equal to 0 here. Here you suppose that the value of x is 18 degree and cos x is not equal to 0, because the value of cos 0 means x is 90 in that case. If cos x is 0, it becomes 90 degrees. So you can cancel out cos x from both sides. Why? You can cancel any that means function of x or any function from both sides which is not equal to 0. Understand? So here you see that cos x is not equal to 0, so you can cancel out from both sides. So you may write 2 sine x is equal to 4 cos square x minus 3. Now this cos can be converted into sine. So 4 into 1 minus sine square x minus 3, or that be 4 minus 4 sine square x minus 3, or yes, form quadratic equation in sine. So you can write 4 sine square x plus 2 sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. So in this way, here you form a quadratic equation of sine. Now, by using quadratic formula, find the value of sine x, but here you should have to take only positive value, because you know if you applying the quadratic formula, you know it, x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. But here you take only positive value because 18 degree lying in first quadrant, and so no doubt sine of 18 is all means positive value. Its value is positive. So here you can take applying only its positive value. Okay, write it. If you applying here quadratic formula, so sine x is equal to minus b, so write here 2 minus 2 plus under root b square, so you have 4 minus 4ac, so plus 16, and whole divided by 8, whole divided by 8. Yes, right, in this way, and is equal to minus 2 plus, here you have 20, and 20 can be written as 2 root 5, 2 under root 5 by 8. Now taking 2 common, so it will cancel out. You have its final value, so that is equal to root 5 minus 1 divided by 4. Now that gives the value of sine 18 degree. If you are putting the value of x, so write it here. So the value of sine 18 degree is equal to root 5 minus 1 divided by 4. So that gives the value of sine 18 degree. Note it. So if the value of sine 18 is known, so with the help of that, you can very easily find the value of twice of this one, means cos of 36 degree, by using the identity. How? Just see it. So you can write cos 36 degree, and you know the formula of cos 2x in terms of sine is 1 minus 2 sine square x. So if you are taking here half angle relation, so cos 36 is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square 18 degree. If you are applying here half angle relation, the formula of cos 2x in terms of sine only, so you can write cos 36 is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square 18 degree. Now putting the value of sine here, so you will have the value of cos 36 degree. Okay, so applying it. So what you write, 1 minus 2 times and square of this one, so root 5 minus 1 by 4 whole square, whole square. Yes, applying. So here you have 16. Not if you are taking LCM, 16, and that 16 is cancelled here. So you can write here 8. So you have 8 minus, you expand it. So minus 5, minus 1, and plus 2 root 5. 2, not 2. Sorry, this 2 is cancelled on 2 root 5. Okay, 2 root 5. So simplifying it, so you have 2 plus 2 root 5. 2 plus 2 root 5 upon 8, taking 2 common, so you have root 5 plus 1 by 4. Root 5 plus 1 by 4. So that gives the value of cos 36 degree. Note it. So the value of cos 36 is equal to root 5 plus 1 by 4. And if you want to find the value of cos 18 degree, so cos 18 degree can be obtained by within root 1 minus sine square 18 degree. So if you applying that result, you have the value of cos 18 degree also. Okay. And if 18 degree is known, so its complement is also known. No? So 90 minus 18, 72. So the cos of it, 72, sine of 72. So in this way, all they are, that is interlinked. Means by using identity, you can apply, that is, you have the different values of 18 also. Yes, right. Next, value of cos 18. Yes, right. Cos 18 degree. Cos 18 degree is equal to under root 1 minus sine square 18 degree. Now putting its value, under root 1 minus square of 18. So you take its square. So you have 5 plus 1 minus 2 root 5 and divided by 16. Yes, simplifying. So here you have 16 minus 6 plus 2 root 5 whole divided by 16. And if you are simplifying it, so you have under root 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4. 2 root 5 by 4. So root over 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4 is the value of cos 18 degree. Understand? Note it. And in the same way, if the value of cos 36 is known, you can also find the value of sine 16, sine 36 by using the identity under root 1 minus cos square 36. Okay. Yes. So you find that also. Sine 36 degree is equal to under root 1 minus cos square 36 degree, and is equal to 1 minus square of this one. So you have 5 plus 1 plus 2 root 5 whole divided by 16. Now taking LCM, so you have 10 minus 6. So 16 minus 6. So 10 minus 2 root 5 whole divided by 4. So that gives the value of sine 36 degree. Okay, note this one. Now here I am giving some questions which be based on the identities which you study here, and trying to prove all that results. Done? Okay, not it. Prove that sine 2x plus sine 4x. Prove that sine 2x plus sine 4x plus sine 6x is equal to 4 cos square x, 4 cos square x sine 4x, sine 4x. You have to prove this result. Sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x, oh sorry, 2 sine 4x is there. Come correct it. Sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x is equal to 4 cos square x into sine 4x. Okay. Yes, applying it. So here you see that if you see the part which is given in your right side, here you have sine 4x. So you not disturb here 2 sine 4x. You have to that means leave it as it is. Only you applying the identity of sine x plus sine y. First you applying that identity sine x plus sine y in first two term, first and last term. Understand? So here you are taking left side and right sine 2x plus sine 6x plus 2 sine 4x. 2 sine 4x. Now applying the identity of sine x plus sine y. So what is that? 2 sine x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. So write it 2 sine x plus y by 2. So here you have 8x and 8x by 2 is 4x. So here you have 2 sine 4x and into cos a minus b, that means x minus y by 2. So here you have minus 4x, but you know cos of minus x is equal to cos x. That's why you can write here cos 2x. You write here cos 2x plus 2 sine 4x. 2 sine 4x you write here as it is. Okay, so 2 sine 4x into cos 2x. So here you take common, 2 sine 4x is common. Yes, 2 sine 4x is common. So what you have? Here you have cos 2x plus 1. Cos 2x plus 1. And also, just I want to discuss some identity which is in simplified form. And that identity are frequently, that means it comes out in your, that means number of questions. So you learn that identity, then you can, that can solve that question very quickly. Okay. So just I discuss it and you learn that identity. Understand? Okay. Just I discuss it in previous class. You know cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. You know it. Cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. Understand? So sometime your identity is given like that 1 minus cos 2x. So you learn this one also. So 1 minus cos 2x is equal to 2 sine square x. Understand? So if you learn this one, it helps you to solve the questions very quickly. Understand? In the same way, if you have 1 plus cos 2x, so you can write it directly 2 cos square x. 2 cos square x. Okay? So you learn these two identity, which becomes out from the formula of cos 2x. Understand? 1 minus cos 2x. So you write 2 cos square x means half the angle of this 2x. 2 cos square x. In the same way, 1 plus cos 2x. So you write 2 cos square x. You learned this identity also. So here you see that here you have 1 plus cos 2x. So 1 plus cos 2x can be written as 2 cos square x. So you put it here directly. So 2 sine 4x into 2 cos square x, and overall you have 4 sine 4x into cos square x, which is your right side. Which is your right side. Noted. In the same way, write next question. Prove that sine 3x plus sine 2x minus sine x is equal to 4 sine x cos x by 2, 4 sine x cos x by 2 cos 3x by 2, cos 3x by 2. You have to prove this result. Sine 3x plus sine 2x minus sine x is equal to 4 sine x cos x by 2 into cos 3x by 2. Okay, so here just to see, here you have sine 3x and here you have sine x. Understand? And sine 2x, because here you know the identity of sine 2x. If you applying there, you can applying it directly, the sine 2x. In place of sine 2x, you can write 2 sine x cos x. Okay, so here you applying the identity in first and last term, sine x minus sine y. So sine x minus sine y is what? 2 cos x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. So first of all, you applying in first and last term identity, and here you have cos sine 2x, which can be written as 2 sine x cos x, and take out common and see, yes, you will have your right side. So taking left side and write first term here, sine 3x minus sine x and plus sine 2x. You write in this way, and here you applying the identity of sine x minus sine y, which is 2 cos x plus y by 2. So 4x by 2 means 2x. So 2 cos 2x and sine x minus y by 2. So you have sine x. You have here sine x. Understand? And this sine 2x can be written 2 sine x cos x. 2 sine x cos x. In place of sine 2x, you can write 2 sine x cos x. No, 2 sine x is common from these two terms. So 2 sine x is common. So here you have cos 2x plus cos x. Cos 2x plus cos x. Now what you do? Just you see your right side, all the terms are in the form of product. Okay, so here you applying the formula of cos x plus cos y, and cos x plus cos y is 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. So here you have 2 sine x into 2 cos x plus y by 2, so 3x by 2 into cos x minus y by 2, so you have cos x by 2. Now multiplying these, so you have 4 sine x cos 3x by 2 into cos x by 2, and is your right side. That is your right side. So in this way, you can very easily solve its value. Now next question. Done? हो गया बेटा सबका?
Yes, sir.
No, right. Next question. Prove that within root 2 plus then again root over 2 plus 2 cos 4x. Yes, right, in this way. Under root 2 plus, again you have root 2 plus 2 cos x, sorry, cos 4x, and is equal to 2 cos x. Here you have to prove that its value is equal to 2 cos x. So what you do here, you take left side, which is under root 2 plus, here you can take 2 common, so you have 1 plus cos 4x, 1 plus cos 4x. Understand? Now here you use the identity which I discuss here. 1 plus, already you know about it, 1 plus cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x. And see the relation in between the angle. Here you have 2x, so here you have x. So if you have here 1 plus cos 4x, so what you write in place of this, you can write 2 cos square 2x, half of this angle, half of this angle. Okay, so write it. So that is equal to 2 plus within root 2 into, in place of 1 plus cos 4x, you applying this identity. So you can write 2 cos square 2x. 2 cos square 2x. So in this way, you have 4 cos square 2x. So root is removed here. So in next step, what you write? You write 2 plus 2 cos 2x.
Cos
2 plus 2 cos 2x. Now, yes, taking 2 common again and applying the same identity, so that be 2 into 2 cos square x,
cos square
half of
x.
the angle. Yes, so that can be written as 2 cos x, which is your right side.
2 cos.
That is right side. So in this way, just I am saying that that identity is very important, and you can write it directly. If you learn only two identity here, 1 plus cos 2x is 2 cos square x, and if you have 1 minus cos x, and so you can write 2 sin square x. Okay, so right. Now next question. Prove that sin x minus sin 3x upon sin square x minus cos square x is equal to 2 sin x is equal to 2 sin x. Okay, so you applying identity here, cos x minus cos y, which is 2 cos x plus y by 2 sin x minus y by 2. So you applying in numerator, and here if you see the part of denominator, there is no any identity like sin square x minus cos square x. So what you do, you have to take minus common. So if you take minus common, so it becomes cos square x minus sin square x, which can be written as cos 2x, which can be written as cos 2x. So taking left hand side, and So first you write the part which is given here. Sine x, sine 3x, and sine square x minus cos square x. You write cos square x, and yes, here you applying the identity of cos x minus cos y. So 2 cos x plus y by 2 means 4x by 2. So you have 2x, 2 cos 2x, and here if you applying, so what you have, sine x minus y by 2, so you have minus 2x. Minus 2x by 2 means sine of minus x, sine of minus x, and if you are taking here minus common, so it becomes cos square x minus sine square x, cos square x minus sine square x. Okay. No, so applying identity, you know, sine of minus x is equal to minus sine x, so that is 2 cos 2x sine x upon minus cos 2x, minus cos 2x. So minus and minus is cancelled out, cos 2x is cancelled out, and you will have 2 sine x, which is your right side, 2 sine x. So practice on similar type of questions. Okay, beta. I will discuss the that means the questions based on the same type of identity on the next classes. And yes, you if you have book, you practice on the similar type of questions based on half angle relations, and also that means previous questions also. Revise the syllabus once in a day, so that's why you not forget